And what do you know? I was just completing a video, and then another Mercari haul came to my door. So, with that, thank you so much for joining my friends. And it's a little bit of a late night haul for me. So, I've got my contacts out today, and I again still have a mess on my table. I'm doing some sorting and cleaning of old brick from 1999 and 2000 era, and so I've kind of got them all drying out here, and another video to be coming here soon. Actually, it's probably already been out by the time I've releasing this. So another haul came in. I'm super excited. I had some sales in February, and now all of a sudden in March, I've been getting hauls almost every other day. If you haven't been buying and selling on Mercari, highly recommend it. My link is in the description. It supports the channel, and then also you can get a deal. I think for the Lego community, I've been just really enjoying it. What's interesting is I've been selling stuff selling a lot of non-Lego to get Lego essentially. And what's interesting is that the Lego sellers tend to be the best. I mean, not to say that other sellers aren't good as well, but I've been mainly buying Lego and I've been selling other stuff. And the buyers, on other things are really good, really good. I mean, everybody's really nice, but I find that Lego seems to kind of buy and sell at market rate where other things really become a little bit of a challenge. I mean, you do pay a little bit more than probably average for, like, if you were to go to like a flea market and get like $5 figures or $6 figures, like, at conventions, the bottom figures are all between $5 and $6, and then they just kind of jump up from there. But the advantage is you're not paying that $4 for shipping. So for a $5 figure in Mercari, you're paying $9. So that's where bundling and stuff like that makes sense. So we should let's get into this while I open this up. But I just wanted to kind of point that out because I've also been selling a good amount of figures, and they go for a pretty fair price. I feel like. In general, hopefully that other folks feel like they're getting a decent price. I've checked on, Bricklink, when you order, the price per figure might be a little bit lower, but a lot of sellers have minimum fees and the shipping costs and all that can kind of be expensive. Mercari's got I'd say a decent pre-negotiated rate, which is nice to use. So there we go. We've got it's the nice black basic bubble mailer. I always find it interesting what people ship things in, because then I've been using a lot of these bubble mailers back when I sell my figures that I have a hard time parting ways with, but I try to. So there we go. That one's done. And we've got multiple figures here, and I think you guys will not be shocked and surprised at the type of figures that I got here. This I would say one of these came up on my radar recently as just a really nice deal, and then one of them has been, I think, in my favorites list for like, I don't know, 3-4 months at least. I've been worried that actually they even threw some offers and lowered the price a little bit. I was worried it was going to get sold. So number one, and I'm actually back to back because I got another Tusken Raider. So this is just a standard one. So essentially the seller posted this online, and it was at a really good price. What I would say is that it's probably not a good price with shipping on its own. So it was a great price. I think he listed it for like $5, but then with shipping that's $9. I would say I'll be interested to see at Brickworld Chicago this year how much these are going. I would say most of them were between $6 and $8, brand new. Some of them would actually include the gaffy stick, but because I did buy one at Brickworld Chicago for $6. Was one of the figures that I scored. This one looks like in great condition, barely used. There we go. So another addition to the Tusken Raider army. It's I'll have to do a video kind of showcasing it because it's starting to get pretty decent. And Lego's probably going to come out with more Tusken Raiders at some point. I'm really shocked that they didn't have a Tusken Raider set with Boba Fett. He'd be great in his Tusken gear. That would be a great thing. So man, I'm really doing well with my Tusken Raiders. So that's number one. But the main feature of this is this next purchase, which folks will recognize that I've been kind of after it. Number one is that I'm doing the Darth Vader's Castle mock, and one of the things that I'm going to be doing with that is that I've been building an army of these Sith troopers. Now these are Old Republic Sith troopers. Yeah, it looks good. So that's all. This is a pretty good condition, I have to say. So, and this is the red variety. There's a black variety and red variety. One of the things I really like about these troopers and why I'm gonna get a whole bunch of them is that you could essentially, you could kind of take the helmet off, and you could probably do like a cape, put a different face on it, or maybe like a different alien look, add a lightsaber, and now you have a Sith, a Sith Lord. So these are really cool to kind of, figure mash and stuff like that. But I also do want an army of like Sith troopers and stuff like that. So I've been kind of amassing, a few of these. So this is a nice little addition. And this was already at a bundle rate. And then for those who have been watching the channel, I've been after Rebel pilots. And fortunately and unfortunately, I came across Biggs before, but without the helmet. And the problem is, like, his helmet itself is like $2 or $3. And I've been, again, like I said, this was on my watch list for a long time. I'm like, what are the chances that both two figures that are bundled together already are in my on my radar? And I was like, this one's gonna go. If they keep lowering the price, somebody's gonna want Biggs, right? Like, for sure. It's just kind of a weird to have Sith and a pilot that both I'm interested in and got a deal. And then when they posted the Tusken Raider on top of it, which is another army builder, I'm like, you know what? We might as well bundle these up and send it my way. So let's make sure we... So he goes in the pilot bin. So this is my Rebel pilot bin. We got Biggs. I don't know what I'll do with the other Biggs. I don't have his helmet. It's just, I need his helmet. Man. So, another successful Mercari purchase. And let's get them rated. Rate seller. Open package. 5-star. It was weird. The last two have had pets as their thing. So, thank you. Everything is great. Boom. So that's amazing. So, really, it makes a lot of sense to offer bundles. I mean, to me, if I'm getting an offer for multiple things, and even if somebody decides like, hey, they're gonna take $1 off, hey, you're doing me a favor. That's like potentially one less trip to the post office or whatever, right? One less label, and then I can just throw it in and gone. So that just happened. I just sold some duplicates. So I had a duplicate Chewbacca, both the Yeti Chewbacca and a regular Chewbacca. Very nice figures. I almost didn't want to part ways with the other Chewbacca. Somebody offered a bundle. I accepted it, even though there was a lot of activity on that Yeti Chewbacca. It could be somebody trying to complete, an advent calendar, because it was in the original, I think it was 2016 advent calendar was the Yeti Chewbacca. So yeah, it's just it was I'm okay if somebody wants to get two. I'm okay with doing a discount. So I kind of did the same with those my last two Mercari bundles where hey, I'm saving you a little bit. I save a little bit on shipping, which is great, and so it's a win for everybody. So thanks for watching and staying on my journey. Hopefully now we have a happy buyer, or I'm a happy buyer, I should say. Boy, I'm losing my mind here. And now hopefully we have a happy seller that has some cash in their pocket to go and do other things. So thanks again so much for joining me on my fun journey. It's been great getting all these figures. I feel like life is good getting all these after, retired Star Wars figures that I missed out on. It's just been an absolute blast collecting, buying and selling to collect more. So, and I'm sure there's going to be more hauls to come. So with that, thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.